Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. We're at the track. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get any practice when we got here too late. I'm super excited for what is going to come today. I'm hoping we can maybe challenge for a podium. We'll see. Might as well just get you guys right into qualifying, so peace. Alright, it's time for qualifying. This time my mic is working. And you know, I'm feeling pretty solid. We didn't get any practice in this time. Or I can't remember if I did or not. The voiceover was coming a little bit after. But we're about to get into it now. I tried something different here. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to hear me or not, but I had my like face mask, my headset down, not covering my mouth. So I don't know if you'll be able to hear me or not. I doubt it. No, definitely not. But we're hopping right into qualifying. I'm just trying to put some temp into the tires. I figured that would be the best way. When you're at a higher speed than doing this, it gives you a better option as we push ourselves away to the left and begin qualifying. Pretty decent there. The cart's a little bouncy with me, but the tires are cold, so not much I can do. And we get through that section pretty easy. A little bit oversteer, I have to correct there. And right there, I take it a little bit too tight, but it's also kind of the consequence of my tires not being on with a 20.2. Not what I want to do as we start my first or second fastest lap here. Now, unfortunately, as you're going to see, the cart kind of died on me, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. That was not very good. I was too tight there. 19.8, you see, on my lap 3, I should be much faster than 19.8. That's a good first corner. I'm trying to fly down and share. See what we can get. All this looks solid so far as we launch ourselves down this kind of back straight, I guess you could call it. Pretty good there. Nice launch down the final 100. It's only a 19.785. I mean, to say the least, qualifying did not go well. I'm not in top group. I think I'm 4th in the second group. I mean, the cart, like, it was good in the beginning, and then the power just kind of started dying on me. Nothing I can do about it, to be completely honest with you. So I'll just try and get first in the second group. We'll see. That would be equivalent to 7th in the top group. So, you know, not a bad result, but, you know, it's still really annoying. Nothing we can do about it. Alright, now it's time for the race. Let's hope we get a better cart in terms of battery storage than we did in the last one. These are electric carts, and they do die usually after about 20 or 30 laps is what I've found when I've run on longer stints with them. Just trying to get any temp in as we line up 4th in the second group. Not a great feeling to be here. Cheat my way up a little bit. But it's almost time. I gotta recover. We need to probably try and get second or first.
And it's lights out and away we go!
We get a solid launch off, and using that wide angle, we should be able to keep it tight. But one problem I've kind of noticed looking at all my onboards, I really struggle to keep up with people. I put pressure on myself, and I just lose out time and fall back, as you're kind of watching me do right now. And we get around the final corner. This should be a solid lap. I don't really have to defend from anybody. It's a 20.078, which is not terrible for your first lap. Off of a great start. And I'm trying to keep through, but if you notice, I'm falling behind, not in the corners, I'm falling behind on the straights, so I want you to watch here. Look at the gap now, and he takes a tighter line, which should give you less speed, but look how much he pulls away from me. And he just stretches that gap. I'm just stuck on an island right now. There's nothing wrong with the tires, nothing wrong with anything else, but my car is just lacking power. I make up some time there as he struggles to fight for second in this group, and I can kind of take advantage. But 20.1 at this point in the race shouldn't be happening. My tires should be high enough temperature, and my pace, I know I can go much faster than that. That wasn't my greatest execution on that corner, which doesn't help me. But every single straight, especially this little swerving area, it does not help. 19.9, so we were able to get in the 19s, which is a little bit of a consolation prize for myself. I didn't actually expect myself to get in the 19s here. But I've also reviewed the charts, and if you look at the graphs for the times, here this is where they're their best running. You see I'm at 19.9. But as it goes on, the times are just going to continue dropping, and I'm going to continue losing out here. And that's, at the time, that really frustrated me, because I'm catching this dude in every single corner, especially that back, what we call the Schumacher section. That's on me that I take that way too tight. And 19.901, as I keep up at the board. It's really frustrating when you're just standing all alone by yourself in the race. It's also kind of boring, as I assume this content is not the most entertaining for you guys, but you know, these races are short, so I need to get some length on these videos. 20.25. And we're just driving to drive, but any lap you get helps, especially in the decently short amount of time I've been karting. You can see he's just ages away from me now. There's no shot I'm catching him. We got a nice battle for the lead. I don't know if you guys can see that, but they were right on each other. 20.4. That's a pretty decent drop by 4/10 over 2 laps. That shouldn't be happening. Even with the line I'm taking, that shouldn't be happening. I don't believe anyone's near me at this point, so I'm stuck on an island. I'm gapping the people behind me. Yeah, there's no one behind me. I'm gapping the people behind me. But I am not enough power, and that's 20.6. That's very unusual and shouldn't be happening. You can still kind of see that battle for the lead in the distance. But, you know, it's a good learning moment, and I get more laps on the track to practice my line, which I changed around a little bit. That's actually a pretty solid use of that corner. That's probably why my time's a little lower. As I say something, I don't even know what I said there. We hit the side there. I promise you guys the next races will be a little bit more exciting than this. I've already raced my April race, so I do know what happens there. That's a little bit more entertaining than this, but I do expect us to be in more battles in the coming months. And let me know in the comments down below if you guys want to see some extra content, not just, you know, this race. So let me know down below. Okay, so this is the third time I'm recording this video. I apologize for my room being a complete mess. I just got back from vacation tonight. And my dad's traveling tomorrow. He needs my suitcase, so I had to dump it all down. I'm gonna clean it up as soon as I finish this video. I just need to get this out on time for you guys. But yeah, that was not the way you want a race to go. I mean, I've said that a few times. I've said that in every recording I've done. I'm just redoing it now because they're not good recordings, but there's really nothing I can do. It's out of my control. You know, like I don't know what to say. It's frustrating, but we'll bounce back in a couple weeks here, or actually in like a day, 2 days. I have my next race in 2 days, so we'll see how that goes. I'm feeling a little bit confident. I took a little bit of a break from karting for this month just to get back into it. Had a lesson already, or I have a lesson tomorrow, sorry. And then we, you know, get into the race, and we'll see what happens. I'm feeling better than I was a couple weeks ago about it. And I mean, obviously you can't control the carts. They definitely were dying. I've looked back on the onboards, all the footage, everything, the timing sheets, any statistic I can get my hands on. I have looked at it, and I do believe that the cart died, and there's nothing you can do about that. Have to learn to kind of try and outdrive it. Unfortunately, I couldn't. But, you know, we'll get better. It's all learning, and we did some learning. But I hope that doesn't cost me in the standings too much, because I only scored 9 points this race, which is, not very good, because I was in the second group. But, you know, we'll just bounce back and from here, and I think we will be able to. So I think I'll be pretty successful here in the future, and I think we could. The goal is still to make state, and I still think I can. So let's just keep going.